estate business around Greater Hyderabad is expanding rapidly. Attractive brochures, big promises, highway connectivity, luxury villa projects, all aimed at attracting prospective buyers and investors. But what happens when the promises in the brochure and the detail in the official approval record do not match? That is precisely where questions are now being raised over Anvi Heights. The project is being promoted as HMDA open villa plots with phase 1 and phase 2 being highlighted. But do both phases have separate approvals? The brochure carries TG RERA registration number. Which phase does this registration actually cover? Does phase 2 also fall under the same RERA registration, and does every slot shown in the brochure have HMDA approval? What about the parks, roads, open spaces and social infrastructure areas shown in the layout? Do they exist on the ground exactly as represented? The questions surrounding Aanvi Heights now call for verification through official records.
Real estate activity across Greater Hyderabad is growing rapidly. For many families, it is the dream of owning a home. For investors, it is the hope of securing future returns. But are these aspirations being exploited through attractive real estate promotions, brochures, big promises, highway connectivity, luxury villa projects? The key question is simple. Does everything promised in the brochure have official approval? And that question now surrounds. The project is being promoted as HMDA open villa plots. Phase 1, Phase 2, two stages of the project. The first question, do both phases have separate approvals, or is the second phase being marketed based on an approval obtained for another phase? The brochure mentions Telangana RERA registration number P02400000966. But which phase does this registration cover? Does phase 2 also fall within the same RERA registration? This needs to be established from official records. The brochure carries the HMDA branding and refers to the final layout, but does the map shown in the brochure match the HMDA sanctioned layout? Does every plot shown in the brochure actually have HMDA approval? Survey numbers, plot numbers, land extent, road widths, all these details need to be cross-verified. Plot by plot verification is essential. In phase 1, the brochure refers to a 1599.19 square yard park area. But the key question is, does the same park area exist on the ground? Are the designated open spaces still intact? What is the present status of the land earmarked for social infrastructure? And in phase 2, there is also a designated social infrastructure zone. Does its extent match the sanctioned layout? The brochure and the approved plan need to be cross-checked. Then comes another crucial issue, a proposed 100 feet road. The road is highlighted as a connectivity feature in the brochure. But is this road part of the official master plan? Is it an existing road, or is it merely a future proposed road? 30 feet, 40 feet, 100 feet. The brochure shows roads of different widths. But do the widths shown in the brochure match the actual widths on the ground? Which roads already exist? Which roads are proposed? Do prospective buyers have complete clarity? Maheshwaram Highway, Bengaluru Highway, Srisailam Highway, all highlighted as connectivity advantages. But what is the actual approved access road to the project? And next to phase 2, a proposed villa project is also indicated. This raises another important question. Open plot approval and villa construction permission are two different things. Does the proposed villa project have separate construction approvals? That too needs to be verified. There are also additional charges mentioned in the brochure. 500 rupees extra for east facing plots, 1000 rupees extra for corner plots. But along with the base price, are buyers being given a complete breakup of all additional charges? Another critical issue, which plots are mortgaged? Which plots have been released from mortgage? Are buyers being given complete information about any encumbrances on the land? Title documents, encumbrance records, mortgage status, all of these require proper due diligence before purchase. So the brochure carries HMDA branding and RERA branding. But the real test in the official approval documents, is the brochure different from the sanctioned layout? What are the approvals for phase 1 and phase 2? Which phase does the RERA registration cover? Where exactly is the designated park? Where are the open spaces? Where is the 100 feet road shown in the promotional material? Does what is being promoted actually exist on the ground? On a comprehensive verification by the competent authorities can establish the facts. In real estate, don't invest based on a brochure alone. Verify the documents. Promises are not enough. Approvals matter. Marketing claims are not enough. Official records are the real test. Before buying a plot, verify the sanction layout. Verify the RERA registration. Verify the title documents. Verify the encumbrance status. Verify the mortgage status. And most importantly, verify the actual plot against the approved plan. Anvi hides. The approval questions need clear answers.